Good morning, this is my Shaman Oracle reading for Thursday. I decided to do a special reading for all 12 zodiac signs, and I do not know if I can finish today, and certainly tomorrow I cannot finish either since I'm working all day. So if I don't make it today, then I will finish up Saturday. I'm using 3 card decks for the reading. The illustrated Crystallary, the illustrated Herbiary, for which I do not have a card box, since the Herbiary cards, they came in a book loosely in a pocket, and the book I'm using for the reading. So this is why I cannot display it here. And I also have a new deck I like to introduce. It is called the Heart Path Oracle deck. And I already did Aries and Taurus, and now comes Gemini. Welcome, Gemini. The illustrated Herbiary card for you is the Starflower. And the Starflower is about finding grace. Some call this plant by her more common name, which is borage, but she prefers the name Starflower. And wouldn't you? Her blue star-shaped petals, they shine among the garden's more usual yellows and pinks, shimmering yet understated, like an old-time movie starlet. So the Starflower shares a timeless philosophy with these legends of the silver screen. Grace isn't something you keep for yourself, she tells us. Grace, Starflower knows, is a gift you give over and over again to the world around you. If you are thoughtful, caring, and true, grace develops a patina over time, becoming wisdom, cradling those lucky enough to be in your presence. How can you let a little more grace into your life is the question. There is a ritual that is called going fallow. Once the Starflower graces our garden, it seems that she is always there, but she is not a perennial. Each year she lets herself go to seed so she can return in the year that follows. Like Starflower, we all need time to go fallow, time when we are nothing but seeds of potential lying dormant in the earth, when nothing is expected from us and we have no task but simply being. Most of us have such busy lives that we have to schedule everything, even our downtime. So pull out your calendar and designate an hour a week as fallow time. It is this downtime that will allow you, like Starflower, to truly shine. Why put in everything in your calendar is the question. Well, this date with yourself is an important date, as it's picking up your sister from the airport or going to the dentist. So when you schedule time to go fallow, you're making your self-care time as important as everything else in your week. Do this reflection called shine in the sharing. We all have gifts, whether yours is being able to connect people with exactly whom they need to know, or baking the perfect creme brulee, or understanding the text code. These gifts are meant to be shared. You shine in the sharing. So if you find yourself trivializing or unable to appreciate your unique gifts, look to the Starflower to find the gentle courage to shine. Are you gracing the world with your special skills? Remember, having faith means recognizing the value of what you are here to contribute to the world and allowing your actions to be grounded in that truth, says Marie Forleo. Next card is from the new deck that I got, the Heart Path, or no, the next card is still to come, the Crystallary, and it is the Amethyst. Expand into wonder is the message. Imagine lying on your back and looking up at the endless indigo twilight as the night's first stars appear, and feel the freedom of being as a small part of this vast and deepening dance in the gloaming between the day and the night. This peaceful, joy-filled wonder is the amethyst's gift. It starts in your heart and swirls up into your head, encouraging you to dream your brightest future and step into your wisest self. Magic exists in life's interstitial spaces. Amethyst will tell you. Find your magic, your expansiveness in the moment between breathing in and breathing out, in the space between day and night, or in the soft, gooey selfness that exists always where your head meets your heart. And now we come to the new deck called the Heart Path Oracle deck. And the card that came out for Gemini is Commanding Performance. And the card relates to renewing your promises. The card you have selected shows a human-headed seagull flying toward the viewer. Its wings, they spread across the page, each side ending in a spiral. Two African giant swallowtails, they balance under the wings, and under the butterflies is an ancient Egyptian boat. The boat floats on a sea of atoms. Two elephants, they greet each other in recognition. They intertwine their trunks, and under them, perched on a thin branch, are two chameleons. A ladybug holds on to the branch, encircled by two golden rings, and a fullerene molecule of carbon called a buckyball forms over the planet Mars. A ray of light in the shape of a triangle or an A slices the center of the scene, and a fullerene molecule, I think I have to explain here. The inventor and the architect Buckminster Fuller provided a clue to the molecule's structure. The scientists who vaporized the graphite in order to produce C60 named the new carbon allotrope Buckminster Fullerene, shortened to Fullerness or buckyballs, because the geodesic domes provide an answer or a clue to the molecule's structure. So the Buckminster Fullerness or C60, they are spherical carbon allotropes where 60 atoms are assembled in pentagons or hexagons in a geometry similar to a soccer ball. So this cage structure and polyaromaticity cause the formation of a displaced electron cloud, allowing these molecules to act as charge transfer complexes. So the message of the card is that you are here to remember promises you made to yourself, your family, and the world. You must be able to work with others without judging them. So be tolerant and forgiving. No one and nothing is perfect. Your life will change when you understand that we all grow and mature together, spiritually and emotionally. Your resourceful seagull will do what it needs to do to survive, and to triumph it must go outside of its comfort zone into new territory. For you to advance, you too have to step away from the comfortable norm and embrace resources and opportunities that you might otherwise resist. Break out of the same boring and mindless routines. Do not play it safe. It is time to do the things that warm your heart and ignite your passions. When Mars comes into your life, it is time to let go of something that isn't serving you anymore. So this means releasing any physical and emotional baggage that might hold you back. Go through your home and declutter and throw out one thing a day. Do the same with negative self-talk. Let go of any daily critical thoughts which are littering your mind and replace them with forgiving and loving thoughts. The name gull comes from the word gullible, because the seagull will swallow anything it can stuff down its gullet or throat. How gullible are you? Do you swallow everything you hear or see? Do you believe the news and gossip? Take the time to sort out the truth rather than following someone or something blindly. The two chameleons on the card, they balance each other nicely. A unique characteristic of chameleons is that they can move each eye independently. They are in essence great multitaskers. They can watch one thing with one eye and at the same time keep their attention on something else. We can all relate to that. We might have to work at a job we do not want so as to pursue our more meaningful, passionate and or creative goals. The two loyal elephants acknowledge each other with gratitude and love. Elephants connect you with the sacred feminine. That is a belief that all things are interconnected. There is a bit of masculine in the feminine and feminine in the masculine. You need to balance love, compassion, and creativity with action, achievement, and strength. For example, female elephants are lovingly devoted to raising their young, but at the same time they take charge and lead the herds. There are no labels or shoulds in the elephant's vocabulary. My God, that's a word. What is important is the success of the herd. You may have forgotten your true calling, but not for long. So connect with your heart and see your spiritual amnesia clear. Allow the lucky ladybug to give you energy throughout this process. Always remember, your navigational system is your intuition. When you let your higher self be the captain, you will always be on course. Say this affirmation: it is exciting to be a part of my spiritual, physical, and emotional evolution. I embrace every molecule of change. That was the reading for Gemini. Thanks for listening, Gemini. I do wish you a beautiful day today and the rest of a joyful week. Take care and goodbye.